Sports to the bone family. Blessings, 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 my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to another one, my peeps. So, actually here doing some driving. Just decided that I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit, right? So, earlier today, I was doing some reading and, I came across a couple of articles. Gayle, he actually did an interview and he was just letting the people know that, listen, he's taking his musical career to a different level. He's planning to actually put out a solo album later on this year. He's working on a solo album and he's actually encouraging other Jamaicans to utilize or to make use of the Middle East market, so we're going to talk about that. Plus we see where Wisden Cricket, they did a feature on Darren Baravo, talking about Baravo from from the time he made his career, his debut in the earlier part of his career when he was being compared to Brian Lara, and to him now bowling in swingers in regional cricket. So they did a little feature talking about him and saying what is happening with him and all of that. So we're going to talk about that. Plus the third ODI game is tomorrow, so we're definitely going to touch on that a little bit. So just give a listening here until the end. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not yet subscribed. Alright, my peeps? Alright, so Christopher Henry Gayle, apparently he's planning to, music appears to be his thing after cricket. He's investing in it, he's producing music in the sense that he's pumping money into it, helping other artists, he's singing music himself, and he recently did an interview saying that the next step is that he's planning to do a couple of songs with international dancehall artists like Shaggy and Sean Paul. And if you know anything about Jamaica dancehall music, it doesn't get any bigger than that as it relates to international. You understand? And if you think Gayle is joking about this thing, the man actually has a very big following over there in India, where his music is concerned. We know that he's already adored over there in India, anywhere in the UAE region. You understand? And he is utilizing that sort of popularity to make sure that he is producing music. And in his interview, he was saying that he was encouraging other artists from Jamaica to make sure that they produce clean music, produce positive music, and people over in that neck of the woods will definitely take on to it. So, an artist that he actually did a song with earlier, I think it was late last year, that artist was saying that over there, especially in India, once you say the name Gayle, then people go crazy. So that already, my peeps. The man is just making sure that he's utilizing his popularity and all of that. So that is what is going on with Gayle. So you can look out for all the Gayle fans. Now that he's transitioning from cricket into music, make sure that you support him, make sure that you go out and purchase his albums, make sure you purchase his music. And a solo album is coming out later on this year, and you can look out for a song with him and Shaggy or Sean Paul. So that is the update where Gayle is concerned. On to Darren Baravo now. So Darren Baravo, those of you guys who have been watching cricket for a while, you will remember when Darren Baravo just came on the scene, everybody was like, this man is is going to be the next great thing for West Indies. And the way in which he was batting, you definitely couldn't rank people for saying that. I think in his first 15 games, he was averaging the same thing that Lara was averaging, around about 47. And after a couple more games, he was averaging 51. And then, things just started to go downhill for him and things like that. We see him trying to make I don't want to say a resurgence, but he's coming back into form, it seems, with the bat, and it seems as if he's coming back as an all-rounder. because we see him doing some bowling in the regional tournament. So I was reading on the Wisden website earlier today, and I saw where they did a little post, a little feature, actually stating, they were basically saying from next best thing to no bowling in swingers. So it's really weird. You never know where your career will lead you, Definitely never know where your career will lead you. Appear mad people upon this already. You never know where your career will lead you. So Wisden just giving him a little feature saying that he's now bowling. He has returned as an in-swinging medium pacer. But I don't see where they mention that he's currently batting himself back into form. And I like to give props and credit where credit is due, I am the first one to say, listen, I don't want him to get a next chance before Arthur Ness gets a chance in either the ODI or the test team. But I have to give credit where credit is due. At the regional level, he's definitely working his way back into shape. And that could mean that he's probably in line for selection. People might think that I am probably controversial or I am all over the place, but me saying that he should not make the team ahead of Arthur Ness does not mean that he should not make the team any at all. If a man was out of form and has started to perform again, then it is only right for him to get a look in. Even though he has failed on several occasions, I am not going to be the one to say that turn your back on him, because we don't have the luxury like that in the Caribbean to just turn our backs on everybody that fail and get a chance and fail and get a chance and fail. So if he is currently doing well in the 4-day regional tournament, then I think it's only right for them to give him a look in again. But you have guys out there, younger guys out there that are probably performing better than him in the 4-day regional tournament. So I would prefer to see those guys getting an opportunity to show what they are capable of. So it was a big debate on the live show that we did yesterday. So for those who did not get a chance to see the live, you can take a look at it, and you will hear people giving their opinions as it relates to whether or not he should ever play for West Indies again, or if he should play ahead of Arthur Ness. So quite a few things. So this feature that was done by Wisden, it makes for good reading. They are just reminding us of how good Bravo was when he started off. Not saying that he will never be able to get back to that level, but it's just a good feature to remind us that when he came in, he was definitely looking good. And I personally remember when I was in high school, my friends and I, when West Indies were playing in the days, my friends and I would try and sneak away from class to go and watch the game, just to see this man batting. So there's nothing I have against him. It's just like every other player. I just think that people need to get in based on merit. So I just wanted to throw this thing out there about Bravo getting this feature, so I can hear some more comments. Not a lot of people were quite a few people were on the live last night, but some of you guys that will be watching this video probably didn't get a chance to see the live. So you can let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are between on this Darren Baravo situation. Also, you can let me know what you think about Gayle planning to go full-time in the music. So go and leave it right to yourself and all my peeps. Big up on yourself. And as I said, tomorrow we play the 3rd ODI game. Hopefully I will be able to do a little video after the game, whether we win or lose. Expect it to be a very busy day for me tomorrow, but just continue to stay tuned, man, and turn on the post notification bell. If the post notification bell is on, once I upload, you will be notified. Big up on yourself, my peeps.